y'all. So today's video is going to be my current brow routine. So I've been wanting to film this for a while, but I've never found the right products that I just loved that made my brows just look awesome until a couple of months ago when I got my first order in from Colourpop, and I ordered 2 of their brow products and I fell in love with them. So today I'm just using one of them, and it's their brow gel, and I love this. I also love the pencil, which I'll have both of the links for down below just so you can click on it and go straight to it in case you're interested. But love them both. I'll go into more detail later on in the video. But yeah, I think my brows are very achievable with this one product. This is the only product I use. I don't use any kind of like clear gel or any kind of tinted gel. This is all I use. My brows stay in place and they stay all day and they look really good. So yeah, if y'all want to see how I get my brows, then just keep on watching. So the very first thing I do is I always brush through my brows because sometimes they can get foundation or concealer in them, and it just makes it easier when they're like kind of dark, so I can kind of see where the lines are, I guess, if that makes any sense. Just my natural curvature of the brow. And then the product I like to use is this Colourpop Bangin Brunette brow color. It just comes in a little bottle thing like this. It's just like a gel, and as you can see, I mean, I've had this for a while and I don't know if you can like really tell, but I've just barely made a dent in it. I love products that I feel like I use a lot, but then it doesn't show that I use a lot, because I find with most brow pencils that you get from the drugstore, you can use it 1 or 2 times and be done, and I cannot stand that. So I love this product. I think it's very easy to work with, and it leaves like kind of a natural looking brow, which I really enjoy. So another product I like, and I'll put a picture of it so you kind of know what it looks like, but it's the Colourpop brow pencil. This is like a retractable pencil, and it just gives your brow just a very sleek and defined look. I feel like it gives it I feel like the gel gives more of a natural look, and then the pencil you can make more of like a dramatic brow with, which I'm all about. So it's just up to you. I feel like the pencil is a little bit easier to work with, but you do have to be very careful with both of these products because they can get dark and you can get heavy with them, which I have a really heavy hand, so sometimes this is challenging, but I enjoy the challenge, and I love doing my brows. I think they're so fun, and you can shape them any way you want and whatever. So anyway, sorry for the long second intro, but let's just get started again. I'm using the Sigma Small Angle E65 brush. It just looks like this. I like this brush a lot because it really keeps this shape no matter how much product you put on it, because some angled brushes, actually like this one right here, if you just push it, it just goes like this way or this way, and then when you're trying to like bear down on your brow, it could go a little wonky, and I don't like that. So I really like this Sigma one for this, but you can use anything from the drugstore or any kind of anything that you like. So I always do the right brow first because that is my good brow, and if you do brows a lot, you know that you have a good brow and a bad brow. So my right brow is my good one, very easy to do. With my left one, it's got like a little sparse area right here, and then right up here it's sparse, so that one takes a little bit more work, so I like to do the easy one first. So I hope that you can see with this angle. I might try to zoom in it a little bit when I edit it, but yeah, so I just take a little bit on my brush, not too much, because like I said, I'm heavy-handed, so I like to go in with a little bit at first. So I always start at the very top of my brow, just in the middle, and just kind of dot it right above, kind of like right above my eye, my eyeball, pupil area, and then just kind of smooth it out. And like I said, I do not put a lot of product on because I am heavy-handed, so I just like to dot it there and then kind of drag out the rest just all over my brow. And then I'll go in, and then I'll do the tail second. So I'll start at the top and kind of start where I left off and just make a line down the middle. And sometimes I'll go to the outside and kind of pick up the stray hairs out here that might be connected way far up here that need to be in with the brow. And so that was dramatic. My hairs don't go up that far. But anyways, so I kind of try to connect them and make it all kind of seem like one brow, if you know what I mean. And so then I just go in the underneath and kind of do the same little motion. Just make a straight line down. And so after that, I'll go in a third time, and then I'll do the inner corner. So I start again out here where I want most of the product, because I don't want to start with fresh gel and then go right on the inner corner, because I don't want that to be dark at all. I want the darkest part to start here, to start here and go down. I do not want it to be dark in the inner corner. So I'll start my product here and then barely, with the lightest touch, bring it inside, and then go all the way up to the top and connect it back to the middle where I started. So again, you want a very light hand with this, because if you're not careful, you can get very dark brows. And if you're into that, then you put all the pressure you want. But I personally, for my face, I do not like that look. So now that brow is done. I mean, I'm telling you, that brow was super easy. So then I just go in with this little spoolie and kind of brush everything out and kind of smooth it down. And it ends up looking something like this. So as you can see, this one is dark and filled in, and it's all one brow back here rather than some hairs being lower, kind of like this one. You just want to make sure you get it all in one line. I hope that makes sense. But so everything's all together. It goes down into a point, and it's light in the inner corner and darker at the back. So that's the way I like it. And so that brow, really easy. So now we're moving on to the more harder and challenging brow. So again, the same technique. You always want to start in the middle, right above your pupil, and then go back with it, and then with the least amount of product, fill in the inner corner. So this one is a little bit more challenging, but same technique. I'm just dotting it right here, just to kind of get all those hairs into one. And then I'm just going to bring it down, kind of connect that sparse space right there, kind of angle your brush in a straight line, and just drag it down. And then any excess product, you can just smooth it over your brow wherever. And this brow, the hairs are crazy, the shape is crazy, so excuse it. So again, I'm starting on the underneath in the middle. I just went in with more product. And with a light hand, I'm just going underneath, angling straight, and going down. Like I said, the hairs are crazy. They're going to do what they want. When I brush them out in a second, it won't be as bad, and I can go over the spots that I may have missed. So now I went in with the third product and going in, starting here again and bringing it in towards the eye and towards the inner corner. And again, these are very light strokes. You can go up in the shape of your brow, go up with the hairs, or you can just kind of feather it out like that. I do both ways. It really doesn't matter. You kind of get the same effect. So now I'm just going to comb it out with this spoolie like I did the other side. And most of the time I have to go back in with this one because it's just, the brow is just terrible. So I'm going in with a little bit more product, and I can see kind of a little sparse area right here. So I'm going to focus most of the product right there and flick it over, just to kind of create that illusion that I have brow hairs there when I really don't. And then brush it again. So sometimes brows are very hard if both of your brows are bad, or if you're trying to grow them out. Like I'm trying to grow this little spot out right here, so it can be hard, but it's just kind of something you have to have practice with, and you just have to keep working on. So on this side you can see that it's all one hair. There's no sparse sections or dips or anything where there's no hair, and it ends with a thinner line. You always want to make sure that the tail is thinner than the rest of it, just so it can kind of go in like this streamlined looking brow. I just think that looks better. Okay, well that was it for this video and this little tutorial. I hope it helped y'all, and if anyone was struggling with their brows, I hope my techniques kind of helped a little bit. I will leave this product below, and then also the brow pencil I was talking about. I'll leave the links for those down below so you can just click on it, and they're like, I think this was like $5 or $6, so very, very inexpensive, and they work so well. I do not set them with anything like a clear gel or anything like that. I feel like with this gel on top of it, it kind of helps my brows stay in place on its own. So that's another plus. All you need is just one product and you're good to go. So yeah, I'll leave those down below in case you missed it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, so help me reach my goal, please. And if you have any more video requests that you'd like to see me do, just leave them down below. I always comment back to everybody. I see everybody's comments, so yeah, if you want to see me do anything, any kind of makeup look, tweet me the pictures, tag me on Instagram, you can Snapchat me. I have all of my links down below, always in every video, in case you want to get a hold of me somehow. So yeah, I hope y'all have a good week or weekend whenever you're watching this, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye y'all.